If you need any My Team grinds in any mode, hit up my boy Witty for safe, reliable, and the cheapest grinding services around. Hit him up on Twitter. You won't be disappointed. Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be going through and talking about the best cards to buy right now at each position here in NBA 2K25 My Team. Basically, just talking about who the best cards you can get on the auction house are at this point in the game, and hopefully helping y'all out in terms of who you should target if you're looking to add a player at any specific position, especially if you're trying to add a top tier card. So before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. So gonna give y'all a few names at each position, and I am going to include the most expensive cards in the game. That is the entire point of this video. It is the best cards regardless of price. So the best point guard in the game to buy is 100 overall Michael Jordan. Now, he is 4 million MT, so that's a very extremely unattainable amount for the vast majority of people. I mean, I've been doing a ton of auction house work. I've opened a decent amount of packs the last couple weeks as well, and I still only have 2.2, but I do have an open Wimby to potentially sell. I did get a pink diamond Wimby this morning. That's something I've been working on, is potentially trying to get MT for MJ or another 100 overall guard at some point. But he is the best, but he's also the most expensive. The next two best are going to be Dark Matter, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who is absolutely elite in his own right, a really, really great card. Another guy who is absolutely a phenomenal option to try to pick up. He's also extremely expensive, but he's also extremely good, of course. And then same story with Gary Payton, another guy who's going to be 600,000-700,000 MT or so, at least 5 something, but also an elite level card with a great jump shot, who's high level defensively, good slasher as well. They really souped up this Gary card. He is another extremely high level viable point guard option. Those are kind of the top 3 guys in my opinion. The fourth best would probably be Dark Matter. LaMelo Ball would be my overall opinion as the 4th best guy, but I'd rather have Shai or B-Roy, or Shai or GP over LaMelo personally. Now, next card up is, or next position up, I'm sorry, is the shooting guard position. Your best viable shooting guard arguably is Ron Artest. He came out yesterday. Now, I don't know why 2K changed his base to full space, which isn't terrible, but they didn't need to. It's not any better, and it's probably actually slightly worse than what his jumper would have been, which is Rudy base, Rudy upper on very quick. That being said, he has a top tier fade. He's got good movement. He's got an incredible shot. He's an elite level, incredibly complete stat and badge wise guy, and his defense is phenomenal. He's a great card still. Definitely arguably the best shooting guard in the game. The other best shooting guards to get are Dark Matter or Pink Diamond Dr. J. I still don't think there's a big enough difference between the Dark Matter and the Pink Diamond to justify paying for the Dark Matter. So if I were you and you're looking for a shooting guard, Pink Diamond Dr. J is the guy to get. You can get a really souped up Dr. J for a pretty reasonable price, and he's an exceptional card as well. Outside of that, it becomes a hodgepodge of more so budget options, in all honesty, because I think the shooting guard position is pretty loaded with a lot of those top tier budget guys. Like, for example, card that came out yesterday is Kyle Korver, who's got an elite level jump shot, really good defensively. You can get him for a buyout. Legitimately a great card. Drazen Petrovic and OG Anunoby from last week are high level viable options as well. Then obviously you always have your free cards like Brandon Roy and Jason Richardson as well as options, but those aren't viable cards. Also, Galaxy Opal Paul George is another great shout. I think he's really, really good, especially if you're looking for defense. He can be a really, really good option to pick up, as well as can Dark Matter Scottie Pippen, another really, really good defensive viable shooting guard option. Moving on to the small forward position, the best viable small forward is Dark Matter Giannis Antetokounmpo. At 6'11", his switchability, defensive versatility, and glitchy finishing ability, as well as his speed and overall completeness, makes him souped. He's actually a decent shooter as well. He is a top tier card, no doubt about it, and I think he is the best of the small forwards. Second best is probably LeBron. Now, LeBron is extremely expensive. You're gonna definitely pay over $1 million for him, even a base one. Now, 16 Legends is going for 3.6. That's pretty insane, but generally he doesn't go for that much. With that being said, he's also extremely expensive. My next favorite small forward, though, in all honesty, is a lot more affordable, and that is Pink Diamond Michael Beasley. He's a lot more common. His jumper is incredible. His movement is great. If you can get him, especially with a couple extra defensive Hall of Fame badges, he is an extremely souped card on the offensive end of the court. Big fan of Michael Beasley all the way around. And then another guy who's also very expensive, but I will shout him out as well, because if I don't, I think people will be mad at me, is Dark Matter Kevin Durant. Also an extremely expensive card, but also extremely good. Those are probably your 4 best viable small forwards right now. And then realistically, the Sean Kemp revamp that came out yesterday, or I guess 2 days ago, as y'all see this video, would be number 5. Now, moving on to the power forward position. Giannis is also incredible at the power forward position. He is absolutely top tier, but the guys that I think are actually better than Giannis at power forward include number 1, Hakeem Olajuwon, who you're going to pay $1 million MT for. Maybe more if he's souped up badge wise. He's also extremely expensive. Another extremely expensive power forward option in Joel Embiid, who similarly is going to go for close to $1 million MT, but high level jumper, high level defense, high level athleticism, high level versatility with both Hakeem and Embiid. And then honestly, Chet, who I think is a great transition to the center position as well, because he's also elite at the center position, is an incredible card. He's got a massive player build. He's an extremely good card in his own right, and definitely is another phenomenal, viable power forward or center option, as is 100 overall Kristaps Porzingis, who is the best of the bunch, of course. At the power forward position of all the guys I've named so far. He's also going for over 4 million MT though, so extremely expensive, extremely challenging card to get, but if you get him, he's a dominant card. And one other guy I haven't mentioned, Shaquille O'Neal, who again, just like KP, just like Chad, exceptional at center, but he is, while he's the best card at the big man position in the game, he's also the most expensive, going for over 6 million MT as a base card right now. That is an unattainable card if I've ever seen one. The most expensive card currently in my team is 100 overall Shaquille O'Neal. Moving on to the center position, obviously, guys, really everybody I just mentioned in the power forward position besides Giannis, who's not power forward, who's not center eligible, are awesome cards. So Chet, Hakeem, and Embiid are going to be your best dark matters. The 100 overall options in Kristaps Porzingis and Shaquille O'Neal as well, but also the best center in the game. Maybe KP and Shaq are better, but Shaq probably is. But that would be Galaxy Opal Victor Wembanyama, who's still going to cost you over 1.5 million MT as a base card, and likely over 2 for a souped one, although this one's only going for about 2 with 16 legend badges right now. So he might be a bit more affordable than he's been. With that being said, he's still extremely expensive, but he is absolutely best of the best. More affordably is Pink Diamond Victor Wembanyama, who is exceptional in his own right. Doesn't quite have the same speed, but he's a lot more affordable. You can get a good Wemby for under 600,000 MT, and I mean a good one like souped extra badges and stuff. Definitely a really, really good card still, though, and my team has a lot of completeness overall. Smooth jump shot, hard to contest. He's the same type of card. He's just a little bit worse version of the Opal, but he's also an exceptionally top tier card. So I think Wemby is the best big, whether it's his Opal or his Pink Diamond, in all honesty, that you can buy besides the guys I've already named. Last shout out, I will say Vlade Divac, Rudy Gobert, for a little bit more affordable options, are still top tier cards. Both those guys are great for a buyout. I think if you need a big and you don't have a ton of MT, those are the guys you should really be targeting, are again Vlade and Gobert. So with that being said, that is going to do it for this video. Those are the cards at every single position that I personally think are worth picking up right now in my team. Let me know if y'all think I missed anybody in the comment section down below, and let me know who your favorite cards are right now in my team. I know most of these cards are extremely expensive, but that's how it goes with the best cards in the game, especially this year. They are extremely expensive cards. So there are a few cheaper options on this list, though, to be fair. So I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.